In December 1958, one of the brilliant founders of quantum mechanics, Nobel laureate Wolfgang Pauli, fell severely ill. When he was brought to the Red Cross Hospital in Zurich, the nurses put him in a specific room. When Pauli saw the number on the door, he turned to his assistant and said, "I will never get out of here." He was right. He died in that exact room a few days later. The room number was 137. For Pauli, this wasn't just a creepy coincidence. For his entire life, he, along with Albert Einstein, Richard Feynman, and the greatest minds in history, had been absolutely obsessed with this specific number. Why? Because 1 over 137 is not just a random fraction. It is the most mysterious, unexplained, and dangerous number in physics. It is the hidden code that dictates the size of atoms, the light of the stars, and the very existence of life itself. Today, we are unlocking the ultimate scientific mystery. Welcome to Arthur's Physics. Let's find out why the universe is obsessed with 137. To understand why this number is so terrifyingly perfect, we have to look at how the universe is glued together. In physics, there is something called the fine structure constant, represented by the Greek letter alpha. In simple terms, alpha measures the strength of the electromagnetic force. It dictates exactly how electrons interact with photons of light. When physicists measure this force, the equation always equals exactly 1 divided by 137, or more precisely, 1 over 137.0359. But here's the part that breaks the minds of scientists. It is a dimensionless number. Think about it. Every other constant in physics depends on human-made units. The speed of light is measured in meters per second. The mass of an electron is measured in kilograms. If aliens exist, they don't use meters or kilograms, so their numbers for light and mass would look completely different than ours. But alpha is a pure ratio. It has no units. If you ask an alien on the other side of the galaxy to calculate the fine structure constant, they will get the exact same mathematical result, 1 over 137. It is a universal barcode baked into the fabric of reality. So why is this so important? Because if this number was changed by even a fraction of a percent, you and I would not exist. If the number was slightly larger, say 1 over 136, the electromagnetic force would be too strong. Electrons would be pulled so tightly to their nucleus that atoms could never share electrons with other atoms. Chemistry would be impossible. No water, no DNA, no life. If the number was slightly smaller, say 1 over 138, the force would be too weak. Electrons would fly away from atoms. Matter would disintegrate. Stars, including our sun, wouldn't be able to ignite nuclear fusion to create carbon and oxygen. The universe would be a dark, freezing soup of lifeless particles. 1 over 137 is balanced on a microscopic knife's edge. It is the exact, perfect value required for the universe to support complex life. And scientists have absolutely no idea why it is this exact number. One of the greatest physicists of the 20th century, Richard Feynman, was famously tormented by this number. He kept a plaque with the number 137 in his office. Feynman wrote that it was a magic number that comes to us with no understanding. He said that every good theoretical physicist puts this number up on their wall and worries about it. He even suggested that it proves the universe was created by the hand of God. But we just don't know how he pushed his pencil. Wolfgang Pauli was so desperate to solve the mystery of 137 that he teamed up with Carl Jung, the legendary psychoanalyst. Pauli thought that because the number couldn't be explained by physics alone, it must be deeply connected to the human subconscious, mysticism, and the hidden architecture of reality. He searched for the answer until his dying breath in room 137. So what is the answer? Some scientists believe that string theory will eventually explain why 1 over 137 is mathematically necessary. Others believe it is evidence of the multiverse. They argue there are infinite universes, all with different numbers. We just happen to live in the one universe where the number perfectly allows for human life to evolve and look back at the stars. And then There are those who believe that 1 over 137 looks suspiciously like a line of code, a carefully programmed variable inputted by a creator or a programmer of a grand simulation. Whatever the truth is, 1 over 137 proves that the universe is far more magical, precise, and mysterious than we could ever imagine. What do you think? Is 1 over 137 just a lucky coincidence? Or is it the fingerprint of a creator? Let me know your theories down in the comments. If you love exploring the deepest mysteries of the cosmos, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an episode. Keep questioning everything. I'll see you in the next video, right here on Arthur's Physics.